Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to New World for another video about these PvP rewards. I kind of wanted to get it done before we got into battle, so my track is completely refreshed again, and I can actually receive some more points. So let's go over it for checkpoint 1, track 36. We get a potion pack tier 4, potion pack tier 4, potion pack tier 5. So tier 5, here we go. Small pile of faction tokens, 3,400. Small pile of coins, 850. And we get the March. Medium leg wears, constitution with refreshing evasion and resilience. So, kinda want to buy this one, because it is gonna be an exotic. Well, legendary exotic. So, I definitely want to see what the third perk will be. We got the Solomizer's Breast Guard of the Ranger Dexterity with Sundering Javelin and Refreshing. Actually interested in this one. Sundering Javelin is pretty good. Refreshing is good as well. So 3 vials of Azot Salt for 500. So 3,000 Azot Salt for 500. It's actually a really good deal. And then we got Strength with a Vicious Refreshing Evasion and Keenly Empowered on Around Shields. But like I said, I'm gonna go for the epic chest. I don't think the other one, Champion's Buckle of the Soldier. No, that's not gonna be a named item. So actually pretty interested in eventually making a build maybe for throwing javelins. We'll have to see, but yeah. By now, track 36 complete. Well, let's see what a perk this March, well, epic now and legendary will actually give us. So we got refreshing evasion and resilient. So if we upgrade this one to 600, one more, there we go. We get Shirking Heals. Successful dodge and attack heals for 100 health, plus 1% of your max HP. So this is actually not too bad. Refreshing evasion is good if you dodge a lot. If you run medium. In medium you basically have 3 dodges. In light you only have 2 dodges. If you run medium, this would actually work as a setup. Track 37 complete. Yeah, the new patch is here, but that doesn't mean that our tracks, our PvP reward system is gonna get any slowing, so we still gonna go for it. But now that there's no longer keys in the game that we actually need our faction tokens for, like a lot of faction tokens for, like getting faction tokens is not really like the biggest concern for me. So that also is gonna change a little bit on how I look at this track and what I want to buy. So we get a small Astra Potion Pack for checkpoints 2, a large Super Potion Pack, and then a large bundle of faction tokens. So I'm gonna go for the Potion Pack instead of the faction tokens. Like, here we go, already kind of a change we see. Wait, what? Didn't I just... Am I able to buy this over and over again, or what is happening? How many packs do I have? 1. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of a little. Would have been a really nice bug in the system if you could just buy the pack over and over again, not consume Azot, and just stack up. We got 2 vials of Azot Salt for 500. We got a medium Astra Potion Pack tier 5 here, and then small pile of coins. Let's go for the medium potion pack for this one. And yeah, it's still kind of bugged, but we kind of bought it. We get the Conscript, Longsword of the Soldier, Strength Fishes with Chain of Fire, a small heap of faction tokens, and the Riots. 15 Strength, Sure Footing, Refreshing, and Sturdy Fortification. Blocking player attacks adds a stack of 4% fortify for 5 seconds on self for each blocked hit, a max of 5 stacks. So yesterday, or in one of my previous episodes, I kind of was thinking like the fortifying dodge that you can do. Kind of can't come up with the name right now. Gives in total, I think, what was it, 3.5% for 5 stacks. So it gave like 18%. 18% fortify, and I was thinking like, okay, that's gonna be the highest amount of fortify you can get in the game. But sturdy fortification actually gives more. It gives 4% with a 5 stack, so it gives 20 fortification for 5 seconds. So that's actually pretty good, and that would actually... It would kind of make sense if this was not PvP only. Like for a tank in PvE, this would really work well. Like just to get 20% fortify on yourself in PvE, it's kind of huge. Well, you do have a heal that can give you fortify as well, and there are other perks that can give you fortify as well in the build for tanking. But yeah, it's actually not too bad, and because it's a named one, I do want to buy it and actually see what the actual extra perk will be. So if we go to a chest and actually pick up a couple shards, then we can actually check it out, right? Where are my shards? Oh, Fellerhold. There you go. So yeah, I never had this many shards before in my life. Kinda strange. Let's upgrade. And then let's implement. And it's not a named riot. Like, that sounds like a named item, right? But it is not a named item. Track 38 for checkpoint 1. We get Sentry Boots, Constitution, Refreshing Ward, Crippling Powder Burn, Medium Footwear. Okay. Got medium bundle of coins, and we got heavy footwear with refreshing evasion and resilient focus. And no, they might look good though. Now that I'll look at them, they might look good. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the coin. Then checkpoint 2, we get Constitution with a Freedom and Refreshing Ward. Again, Refreshing Ward just isn't all that. Wow. We got small Carthago potion pack tier 5 and a medium potion pack tier 5. So I'm gonna go for the potion pack. And then checkpoint 3, we got a large heap of coins, 1,400. We got the Solomizer's Breast Guard of the Sage. Focus with sturdy energy and penetrating wrecking ball. Yeah, no. And scheming conscripts, void gauntlets of the scholar, intelligence with keen and vision on it. That's actually not bad. If you don't really have a good void gauntlet yet, this might actually be a decent one to start a DPS build with. But as I'm currently in a predicament where somebody linked me a drop he got for Tempest, which is like biz for me. He's like, I'll sell it to you for a pretty penny. He can sell it for double the price he wants to sell me. So I'm kind of in need of a coin right now. So I'm gonna go go for the coin. And there we go. Track 38 complete on to 39. Track 39 already has something that makes me consider actually buying Vials of Azoth now. Like, holy crap. But yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Checkpoint 1, we've got heavy footwear focus with a powering explosive arrow. Yeah, no thank you. Small super potion pack tier 5, that's good. A large bundle of faction tokens. Yeah, not interested anymore because yeah, there's no more keys to buy. So why would you need a lot of faction tokens unless it's for the 2 Gypsums that you can buy now? But if you do 2 faction quests, well, a couple faction quests and a couple OPR, you basically got it as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the potion pack here. Checkpoint 2, medium Esther potion pack, so that's pretty good. Vials of Azoth, so 1,000 for 500. It's always a good deal. And we got 980 gold coins for a medium pile for 2,390. But we'll leave this open for a second. We got a small heap of faction tokens. Like I said before, I would be really interested to buy those dungeon keys. No more dungeon keys. No more really a big need for faction tokens, or a lot of them. We got the Prestige Idolator Scowl of the Sage, focus with Vigor and Resilient. A light headwear, so actually not too bad, but I prefer Freedom over Vigor. You're basically, well, focus, you're a healer, so getting those burns, you should be able to out-heal them. And then here we go, 1,000 Umbral Shards for 8,000. Like, that is a lot for actually a pretty cheap price. If we consider the Umbral, what was it before? Wasn't it like 200 Umbral Shards for 8,000 as well? But then we basically get a Gypsum for 4,000. Something like that. I can't really remember, but I think it was like 8,000 for 200 Umbral Shards, and then there were like gypsums that if you make a gypsum cast of an armor piece or a weapon that's 625, you basically get 400 Umbral Shards out of that gypsum cast. And the gypsum that you could buy was cheaper than the... So I think they actually changed it. I think they changed it that the Umbral Shards changed from 200 to 1000. Which makes way more sense, and this is definitely a good buy. So definitely gonna buy this one here. But yeah, like I said, now I kinda... Because we know that the further we get on the track, the higher the rewards, the price for the rewards are gonna be. There's gonna be... Most likely, there's gonna be legendaries in there. That's gonna cost like 15,000. And having a little bit of Azot salt in a flask at hand... Like, that might not be too bad, actually. So I'm gonna go for the Azot Salt for the first time ever, I think. No, maybe I picked it at the start, because we didn't have that much at the start. We have 39 complete onto 40. And the last track for this episode, again, shows some changes that they made with the patch. And, well, we'll get to that in a second. So, checkpoint 1, we got the Gloves of the Soldier, Physical Aversion, and Empowering Breaker. We got the Solomizer, the Boot of the Sage, with Resilient and Mending Protection, full focus. So actually not too bad of a boots if you want to go for a medium build. We got the Small Supers Potion Pack tier 5. I'm gonna go for the Potion Pack. And then we got checkpoint 2. So we got a Vengeful Void Gauntlets. Intelligence with Keen and Refreshing Move is actually not bad at all, actually. And then here we go, like a Gypsum Orb. They previously were 8,000. I think they were 8,000. But the Gypsum Orb, if you use that for a cache that is for a piece of armor that or weapon that is 625, you basically get 400 Umbral Shards from that. Now in the previous track, I think the previous track or 2 tracks ago, we saw that for 10,000 we could get 1,000 Umbral Shards. Now a Gypsum Orb with a cache for 625 will only give 400. So they increase the cost for Gypsum Orbs, but they only eventually give like 400 Umbral Shards. And I do wonder where the developers like put the emphasis on what is more important in the game, what is worth more in the game. Because for me personally, Umbral Shards are worth a hell of a lot more than a Gypsum Orb. A Gypsum Orb is way easier to come across than a lot of Umbral Shards. So having the Gypsum Orb cost 12,000, while only 1,000, while 1,000 Umbral Shards only cost 10,000 is kind of a weird one. I would let this be at 8,000 where it was before. It would still be rather expensive, seeing that it only will give 400 Umbral Shards. But yeah, Gypsum Orb 12,000, and then we got a large pile of faction tokens. We do have to pay attention now that the Gypsum Orbs can actually have a higher chance, as we saw from my video, higher chance of getting legendaries as well. So maybe that's calculated in the price. So I am gonna buy the Gypsum Orb. And then we got checkpoint 3. We get a heavy headwear, the Crown of the Scholar, Intelligence, Critical Retribution, and Resilience. We get the Breastplate of the Sentry, Constitution, Refreshing Ward, and Resilient. Refreshing Ward really isn't all that good. And then we get medium headwear, Focus with Critical Retribution and Resilience. Critical chance for a healer, I don't know. And Resilient is a good perk, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna leave this track open, and that way I'm getting a little bit more Azov back. Because yeah, my stack from almost getting capped out is getting lower and lower. So as we go up in the tracks, it's gonna be more and more expensive, guys. So let's complete this track, track 40. And yes, we do. There we go. 10 more tracks before we hit the next milestone, the gold track milestone. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how they will upgrade rewards, because every milestone there's like more rewards that's possible in there. But yeah, there we go. Track 40 complete. And this is, of course, where I'm gonna wrap up this episode. Let's sit our ass down like we always do. If you want to see more of my, my PvP track progression here, or, well, my Let's Play of New World or any other game I might play on my channel, just hit that subscribe button, guys. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.